I'm Beth Prandini, a yoga therapist and yoga teacher trainer in Santa Monica, California. Welcome to introductory session on core awareness. This is great for back injuries or if you're just starting your yoga practice. Join me laying on your back with your knees bent. Starting with breath awareness, I want you to picture your core as your entire torso, not just the six-pack. And breathe as if you could breathe into the entire cylinder of your torso. Consider a paper lunch bag. Inhale, inflate fully. And exhale, like you could gently crumple that lunch bag in towards the center. Try this a few times. Ideally learning how to brace your core and engage your core both as you inhale and as you exhale. So inhale, imagine that filling up of the bag, holding its volume, and for a second hold the breath and brace out slightly. Exhale, fully drain the breath, hug the navel to the spine, and again, brace in slightly. Practice this a few times. Inhale, brace out. And exhale, brace in. Most likely, it will help to pause at the top of your inhale and to hold at the bottom of your exhale. So if this is confusing, let's add a prop to help us. Roll over to one side and look for either a yoga blanket or really any blanket or even a beach towel. We're going to fold this blanket up into a square, or if you have a beach towel, just open up your beach towel. And then roll this into a long roll. So not like a yoga bolster. Place this under your hips, the back of your pelvis, your very low back. And we'll do the same breath, but now we'll use this blanket as a reference. So inhale, move out, fill the breath completely, and slightly press the back of the pelvis into the blanket. See how you can brace. Exhale, do the same thing. Draw the belly down. Tilt your hips, your glutes, your sitting bones to the back of the knees. Brace. Good. Inhale, brace out, almost down and wide into the blanket. Exhale, navel goes down, sit bones tilt up. It almost feels like now you're pressing the very low back into the blanket. Try this a few times. You might know these as pelvic tilts. So inhale, it almost feels like your tailbone cascades down over the blanket forward. Exhale, it feels like your tailbone lifts up to the back of your knees. So either way, you're engaging the core. You're just engaging it out or in. Okay, let's add on a little bit. So for this next exercise, we're going to engage this in and down way on the exhale. So start by inhaling fully. Exhale, tilt the tail, but tilt the tail by hugging the abs in and down. And then simply march your right foot off the floor and put it back down. Inhale. We'll reset. Exhale, hug the core in and down. Pick the left foot up. Inhale, reset. You might know these as pelvic tilt marches. Okay, next time that you exhale, pick both feet off the floor and let's engage on the inhale. So inhale out, tap your right foot down, hold. Exhale, come back up to center. Inhale, hold the breath out, tap the left foot down. Exhale, all the breath out, come back up to center. Keep going like this. So the idea is just to keep the torso like a cylinder, almost like a straw, not letting the straw bend. So it's not a crazy straw, right? It doesn't matter really if you inhale or exhale, as long as you keep this integrity, this holding of the trunk. Do one more on your left. And then release both feet to the floor. Now with back injuries, it's not really a one-size-fits-all situation. Some of you right now would feel really good if you windshield wiper your legs side to side. Some might want to take this blanket out and hug knees to chest. Or for some back injuries, a little bridge, a little extension will feel good right now. So take a little moment of reset. And then everyone slip the blanket out from underneath you. All right, now that we have some breath awareness, let's move to hands and knees. Rolling over to one side, pick yourself up, and move to hands and knees position. Grab something that you could put under your knee. So it could be a yoga block. For me, a yoga block's a little too harsh. So I'm gonna use a yoga bolster, but it can be any pillow or elevated surface, not a pillow that's too squishy, something that you can actually balance on. So right now I'm going to put this bolster underneath my right knee and find a hands and knees position. If your wrists are sensitive, any of these hands and knees positions can be done with blocks underneath your arms. All right. So your knee is elevated, your right knee, left knee is in that classic quadruped hands and knees position. This will strengthen the back muscles, especially the multifidi, which I'm going to consider as part of your core. So it's a lot like extended arm and leg pose you may have seen. This time you're picking your left leg up before you take it back into the extended arm and leg pose, and then taking it back down. Let's do 4 more. Lift, reach. Side waist is hugging in. Now, if you want to add some breath awareness, you can either engage on your exhale or your inhale and come down and reset. Doesn't really matter. So this time I'll do it on my inhale. So I'm holding and bracing on my inhale. Exhale, coming down. Let's do 1 more. You could do it on the exhale, as long as you're holding and engaging. All right, let's switch legs. So now elevating underneath the left knee. Hands and knees or forearms. I'll pick the right leg up. Take it back into extended arm and leg pose, opposite arm and leg, and take it down. 4 more. Investigate holding on the breath. Bracing and engaging your core in this cylindrical fashion. One more. and release. Move this out of your way. Classic extended arm and leg pose. If your knees are sensitive, feel free to put something underneath your knees. Same thing, but without the lift. So hug the side waist in like that paper bag that's going to crumple. And then inhale, puff the side waist out. Try it again. Exhale, hug in. Brace. Inhale, puff out, brace. Okay, now either is good. Holding inhale or exhale, you take opposite arm forward as leg back. So I'm doing left arm, right leg. And then come on down, take a breath. On your next breath, switch. Hug your core, brace it. Come on down. Let's just do one more on each side. If you want to do more, pause the video. Great. If you feel like a child's pose or a down dog, you're welcome to take a resting pose. Breathe fully. Explore the idea that you could breathe into your low back. Almost imagine your kidneys were an extra set of lungs. I'm going to give you one last bit of core work. Return to your back. Interlace your fingers. Reach your interlaced fingers up to the ceiling. So we'll do this core work on the exhale. Start here with an inhale. Exhale, draw the belly to the spine. Lift yourself up, move yourself over to the right. Now imagine dragging your right heel back to your right buttock. And inhale, come down and rest. Exhale, navel towards spine, all the breath out. Move to the left. Imagine dragging your left heel back to your left buttock. Inhale, come down. Let's do one more on each side. So I'm inhaling down and I'm exhale, coming up. All right, if you'd like to do more of those, feel free, pause the video. Once again, you might feel best on your back if you hug your knees to your chest. You might even like crossing your ankles here. Others will feel best windshield wipering, and some of you would like a little back extension. Then just for a moment, sit and let your torso be. Picture both the strength and the fluidity of the core. Send healing, send wholeness into your entire torso. Thank you for joining me today. I plan on posting a video every month, so please contact me and I'll share that information with you. Have a wonderful day.